Welcome back to another episode of Respect My Mind. I'm your host, Rolando, with my co host, Dominic. Mark is out of commission for a few minutes. He'll be in soon. And we also want to welcome our new co host, Antonio Rainey, goes by T.O. And welcome aboard, T.O. Anything you got to say? Want to introduce yourself, let everybody know who you are, what you're about, and how you feel about this mental therapy we got going on.
That's shit. I'm just trying to get in the movement, man. Get it with something positive going for this. You know what I'm saying? That y'all got going. Trying to get in, fit in, baby.
All right. We like to start every episode off with a mental check. We do a scale of 1 to 10, letting each other know where your mental is. If you want to talk about it, fine. If you don't, that's fine also. So we're gonna start it off with Dominic, so you can get an example of how we do it. Then we're gonna move it to me, and then we're gonna go to you, and then when Mark check in, we'll go back to Mark. So Dominic, mental check, tap in.
Bet. Uh, man, I'm about to say I'm at a six today, man. But that's only because I'm kind of mentally tired, man. I done did some major changes. Um, and I'm trying to tweak some stuff, man. So it's not really any kind of mental issues, man. I'm just kind of mentally tired. Um, Trying to get my mind and my body to get on one accord, man, with these changes I done made. So I'm at a six, but it's nothing to be alarming or concerned about, man. It's just a progression, man. It's a different mindset and a different groove. So just gotta give myself a little time, man, to get that in order. But I'm at a six, man. Feeling good mentally, but I'm a little tired physically. But it is what it is.
One day at a time, bro. One day at a time. It'll get better. Uh,
What's up?
for me, I'm gonna say I'm about the same. I'm saying about six, somewhere around 6, 7 ish. Could be better, but I had a mental lapse yesterday.
Hmm.
I had a social media mental, something I should have controlled. Let
Right.
myself get out of character, and just gotta apologize to the public for my character. But it's we all make mistakes. It's something you learn from. It's something I'm learning from on how to control my character and understand that I don't just represent myself. I represent a family. I represent for everybody associated with me. So that's just some stuff I just gotta keep working on, keep going at, and keep fighting. Because mental lapses gonna happen throughout life. I don't really want to just go into detail about what happened, but people that follow me on Facebook, they pretty much know. But my apologies to people that I may have disturbed and felt that they know me better than and I could have been better. So my apologies to my
Hmm.
people that really, that really hold me down. We going on to To mental check. To tap in.
I feel like 7.5, man. I'm trying to figure some things out. I put myself in certain situations, you know what I'm saying, that kind of drain me a little bit. So I feel like I'm in a 7.5. I'm working my way back up. It ain't nothing major, just little steps at a time to get better within myself and people around me, different surroundings, you know. So I feel like a good 7.5, man.
Work in progress. So working.
But yeah,
Right. Right.
Say it again. My bad.
no, you good.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna start this thing off like this. The title for episode 3 is mental lapses and corrective action. So the first thing I want to tap into before we get into mental lapses and corrective actions is childhood trauma. Uh,
Hmm.
that's a touchy subject too. I spoke on this a little bit at the end of episode 2, the last episode. Um, I want to know if you guys have experienced childhood trauma that still bothers you today in adulthood, and how do you manage it?
Uh-oh. What? Oh, you good? I can't hear you.
So somebody calling his phone.
Oh,
All right, we back. My bad, y'all. I had a disturbance and my screen tapped out. But we back. Where I left off at? Everybody remember?
you left
Childhood
off
trauma.
with childhood trauma,
Oh,
bro.
childhood
You
trauma. Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I was wanting to. We're gonna send that to. We're gonna start with you, To. Have you ever had childhood trauma that still bothers you today? You don't have to go in detail about it if you don't want to, but if you can, shed some light on it. And if you have had childhood trauma that you conquered, let us know how you conquered it.
Man, shit. I ain't really got my childhood wasn't actually too bad for me to have a trauma vibe. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really speak on the childhood trauma because I ain't. It's more deeper than if it's a trauma. It's more deeper than me talking about it. You know what I'm saying right now.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's
If
cool.
y'all
That's
respect
cool.
what I'm saying,
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
it's
one
something
thing.
deep. So yeah.
Respect. We respect my mind. We're gonna respect. We respect each other's mind. So if you don't
Yes,
want to talk
sir.
about it,
Yeah, that's about the only thing. But other than that, you know what I'm saying, that issue that I went through as a kid, other than that, my childhood it's been pretty decent.
got you. All right. Welcome back, Mark. So we're gonna pause
What's
what
good, bro?
we're speaking on, and we're gonna bring Mark in and get our mental check from Mark. Mental check, Mark. Tap in.
Man, honestly, bro, I'm at like a 9 right now, bro.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm high. I'm high right now, man. I just left from
ooh.
seeing like my people, so you know what I'm saying. I don't really get to see my family that much, so the fact that I got assault like my
Hmm.
brother. I ain't saw my brother in so long, man.
Which
So
one?
Mm.
just saying, Nick.
Nick, big dog Nick.
Yeah, so I ain't saw him in so long, and just seeing him, I was looking forward to that. So I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
shout out
I'm
to
good right now, bro. I'm good.
shout out to Nick.
That's what's
Sir.
up.
Yeah.
Hey man, that nine hit different, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We
Hey, it
missed you,
do,
man.
man.
Yeah.
I feel it too, man. I feel good and everything, man.
He over there glowing up too.
Smiling.
Hey, for real
Go
though.
ahead,
For real,
shining.
man.
Yeah, glowing. It's like a light bulb over there.
Man, chill out,
Yeah.
man. Oh, chill out, bro. Chill out, chill
All
out,
right,
chill
but
out, man.
Mark, we was discussing childhood trauma and childhood trauma that still affects you as an adult. And if you don't have childhood trauma that affects you as an adult, did you have childhood trauma that you had to conquer? And how did you conquer it?
Man,
If you haven't had childhood trauma,
bro.
then cool too. But we're gonna kick it to you, Mark, and then we'll get to Don.
Man, to be honest, bro, it's like growing up in the hood, we see stuff we don't supposed to see.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
like everything that we thought was like the normal was actually trauma for us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like bro, I remember that shootout with like y'all remember what's his name? Malik, light
Yeah,
skinned Malik. They got shot as a baby
Yeah, yeah,
when the
yeah.
bullet grazed his
yeah.
eye. All right, so me and little Larry was actually riding our bike through that, and the bike and Larry bike was the one the bullet hit and went to the house.
Damn.
So yeah, like we was in the midst of that shootout that happened when happened and the baby got hit. So I saw that, man. I saw a dude get killed with a shotgun, and it was like, bro, I'm like 10, 11 years old, and like seeing it, it's like at the time you don't really think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Normal day in the hood, you keep on going, whatever, but not knowing like, bro, I watched somebody die, bro.
Like the
Like
boys in the
the
hood
dude,
movie.
Crazy.
like the dude last words, bro. I swear to God, his last words was, "Man, call my mama."
Damn.
And as an 11-year old, what am I supposed to tell you?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I remember seeing that, man, and just thinking like bro, like nah, bro. Like it got to be more to life than this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like, and ever since that day, bro, I moved different. And it was like, I didn't want to be there no more because I didn't want to, I didn't know how I was gonna end. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
been, I didn't
Right.
heard so many shootouts, seen so many shootouts, seen so many people get killed, so many people. It's like, bro, like I don't want to be here no more. So I can say for sure, like just growing up in the hood, period, that's a childhood trauma that we don't get to express enough because to us it's normal. Everybody
Mm.
deal with it,
Yeah.
and it's like normal to the next person. So it's like we think it's cool, but if we was to tell somebody outside our like what's the word background
Yeah.
or something like that, they'll look at us
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you went through that, whatever, bro. Like not not having your daddy around, it's a childhood trauma
right.
Facts.
because
Yeah.
we're raised by women,
Hmm.
and
Talk about.
a woman can't show you how to be a man. Only
Right.
thing she can do is to raise you to be the man that she want her like for her.
Hmm.
And
Right.
that ain't gonna, you know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like so it's
That's a
like a lot
trauma.
of times a lot of times we take the heat from the women because we still learn how to be men because we was never taught how to be one. We really learning on the fly.
Yep.
Fact. Fact.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's like, bro, I'm 34 and I'm just now understanding like some of the things it take to be a man.
Man.
And it's like
You
it
take
took it took me to look myself in the mirror and just be like, hey, it's some things you need to change about yourself, you know. But growing up, not having that male figure right there, that was something I had to like get over and all that. So yeah,
Right.
man, that's probably two of the traumas that I dealt with, man, that I can really just speak on right now, though. So, but hey, you live and you learn, bro. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, what about you, Dominic?
Man, to be honest, mine is a little bit of the same, man. That whole growing up in the hood, man, like how it's so glorified today, bro. But back then, it wasn't like that, man. It was like it was something you was in that you didn't understand, but all you knew was like I had to get up out of it. But
Mhm.
you got, you know what I'm saying, people today that want to glorify that. That's
Hmm.
not nothing to glorify to me, bro, because it's different when you was in it and you lived in it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
you ain't had no
why
choice.
facts? Like, why would I want to glorify that? You know what I'm saying? I had to watch because, like Mark said, you know, it's different when you grow up in a single parent household because that whole trauma I had to watch. You know what I'm saying? My mother struggle. You know what I'm saying? Growing up and living in the hood, you
Yeah,
know, and living in certain circumstances, like, yeah, you remember where you come from, but it's nothing to be glorified because at the end of the day, what are you actually glorifying? Like, what about that is something to glorify about?
yeah,
When you can't when you gotta be in a house before dark because you live in a certain neighborhood because certain things happen after dark. I mean, you growing up around uh, seeing dope addicts and everything walking through the neighborhood,
hmm,
all kind of stuff, man. That's nothing to glorify, man. Like Mark was saying, drive by. There's nothing to glorify.
Hmm.
So for me, man, it was just. Now I'm not gonna say that my childhood was just that rough, but the toughest part about it, the most trauma that I have from it is growing up in a single family household, watching my mother struggle and
yep,
being so young and not being able to understand and not having that like Mark said, not having that father figure to teach you how to be a man, and you know what I'm saying, like you having to grow up and basically like
Raise
you,
yourself.
uh, yeah,
Figure it out.
you know, yeah, like you just you
Winging
winging
it.
it, man. It's like
Back.
being being becoming a man in a single parent household is
Man.
like on the job training, bro. It's just
I
like you got to
sink or
figure it
swim.
out. Yeah, it's like sink or
Yeah.
swim, and
Sink or swim.
it's crazy because if you look at the irony of it, growing up in a single family household, and I know dudes that grew up in a two parent household, but you get your girl pregnant and you leave her because you don't want to take the responsibility to be a daddy.
Yep.
Right.
And the irony of is that, growing up in a single parent household, you would think you would have some of that trauma about being able to, can I
Man.
actually be a father?
Talk about it.
Because
Mm.
I didn't have that figure
Talk
to
about it.
show me how to be a father. So I had my son when I was 27, and I had no clue how to be a father.
Hmm.
Hey,
And that was
what?
that was true. That was truly on the job training, bro. I didn't know how to be no father because
First
I didn't
time for
have
everything.
Yeah.
I didn't have a role model to show me or teach me how to be a father.
Yep.
So I had to be one. I had to. It's only something you can Google.
Nah.
It's
You can
only
try,
something you can Google.
but every baby different, bro. So it's like,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's speaking on that.
Then it's crazy because look, some of the stuff you look up on Google, you like, man, ain't no way. Ain't no
Bruh.
ain't
way.
no way, bro.
Like, look, like I ain't gonna lie. I
so
be
go.
seeing some of the videos. They be having their babies on like sleep schedules.
Mm-hmm. I don't, I don't, I don't, I
All
don't,
right,
I don't see. I don't. Yeah, I think that's cap. You know what I'm
all
saying? I
right,
call it cap.
all right.
Like that's just something
Yeah,
y'all
right.
want to brainwash us with. And if you get brainwashed to
Yeah, like
believe it,
it's gonna be long nights, bro. It's gonna be long
For
nights. You gotta
sure.
sit there and,
hey,
but like you
remember the
say,
show?
if you so what,
Uh,
bro?
remember the show? 16 and Pregnant.
Man,
Yeah,
I lived
Yeah.
that.
hey,
Don't
nah.
yeah.
care.
It be real.
But nah, finish what you said about it. I'm gonna go into about you about to say something till I said that, but my
Man, I don't even. I
bad.
don't even remember, man. That's funny
Hey,
though.
walk him. Hey, walk him real quick.
Hey,
Huh?
man,
What you said, Tio?
I said, walk you up quick, did it?
man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when like to tap in on to piggyback off what Dominic was saying about having a kid at 27, and I know Mark was what Mark, how old you was when you had your son? 32, 33.
Yeah, yeah. 32.
So I'm in shock right now because I'm traumatized into believing you're supposed to have a kid early. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
hey,
smart
hold
to
on.
have like viewers if you listening. It's so smart to have a kid later in your ages, later in your
Well,
years.
I'm gonna say this here. It's smart to have a kid when you're stable and you got
Facts.
like everything together. Like I can say everything
Foundation
together, but you
stable.
got a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're doing. It's smart to have a
Yeah.
kid then. But I will say this, bro. Like I'm not gonna say
That's why.
I plan my kid at 32.
Mhm.
I'm fortunate it happened like that, and I'm fortunate to have to have my kid like my wife because like the mother she is, But
Yeah.
it was women in my past that tried to trick me into saying they had a baby for me just because of the kind of guy I was.
Hmm.
Mhm. They
And it's
don't
like,
want no. They don't want them other the kind of guys.
yeah, and it's like I'm gonna say that for another topic, but it's just like, so I'm fortunate
Yeah.
that it wasn't, and I'm able to have
Yeah.
like my first child with my, what I'm saying, my wife. So yeah,
Yeah. Put that topic. Put that topic in the notes. Put that topic in the notes, and we'll touch base on it.
crazy.
But yeah, but for me, like I was saying earlier, for my childhood trauma, like couple of y'all know my story. Dominic, you might not be too familiar with my story. You might know a little bit, but T.O. and Mark, they
Mm-hmm.
know. If you look at my life, I'm a journeyman. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been everywhere growing up, man. I went to probably three different elementaries, three different middle schools, like five or six different high schools. Uh, that there was traumatizing because I never had stability with friends. So like people recognize me. A lot of people would think I'm from Boulder, but I'm really from Shreveport, like literally raised in Shreveport. But you would never know because I switched schools so much, so I never had the
Mm-hmm.
same friends, never had the same classmates, I never had the same people. I've never been in the same environment. You know, I was in one
Right.
neighborhood, the neighborhood that kind of groomed me, neighborhood in Shreveport called Motown. They groomed me, but they didn't groom me well enough. I wasn't old enough to be groomed the right way until I moved to Bossier. So long story short, I moved from Shreveport to Miami to Bossier, right? Miami, Florida. I had a hiccup over there. You know, ended up having to leave school and come back to Bossier and finish school out. But in Miami, that was like one of my worst traumas in my life. Uh, Besides the stuff inside of my household, well, my mom's household, that was happening. As far as me with my babysitter that I touched. If you watch the last episode, episode 2, you will know exactly what I mean when I say what happened to me as a kid with babysitters. Not the babysitter you know,
Mm-hmm.
Mark, but I had other
Yeah, yeah,
babysitters.
yeah, 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 yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? She wasn't one of those. But let's say Miami, nobody really. I had a certain group I ran with, but in Miami, it's real rugged. It's real rough, especially if you have no money. We stayed in a shelter the whole time. Literally, we stayed with my aunt for probably like a couple months, and some stuff happened between my aunt and my mom, and we moved, and we ended up living in a shelter, a homeless
Oh.
shelter. People don't really realize homeless shelters, there are rules in place. If you don't follow those rules, there are certain things that will happen, and you can either get kicked out, or you could be put on like these watches that the security watching you. Because I ain't gonna lie, we were some bad kids. I was a bad kid. You know what I'm saying? But I was always smart in school. Like, but I was in
Yeah.
school, I was just bad as hell. Like I didn't give a damn about nothing I did, and that was just me because I had no real father figure until I became a teenager. My uncle tried, but at the end of the day, my uncle is not my father. Shout out to
Right,
Fredo.
Mm-hmm.
right,
Like,
right.
real hard on me. I always like pissed me off a lot, but I knew it was from the heart. But when I moved to Miami, there is no Fredo. You know what I'm saying? It's just Rolando. There is no Alfredo. There is no you know what I'm saying? There is no for people that's wondering why I'm saying these names like this. I'm half Hispanic, so a lot of my family has Spanish names. There is no guidance in
Look
Miami.
at
I
that
ended up
man
getting in
her.
gang. Yeah, I ended up getting in gang
That man,
fights.
hey, that ain't no Negro
Gang
her.
fights.
You get swatted.
I ended up getting in
That
gang
boy got
fights. I got
curls.
stabbed. I got stabbed at 14. You know what I'm saying? Over a girl who had the same name as me. My name is Rolando Small. Her name was Rolanda, and I'm not gonna just put her whole name. I just told y'all what it was, but we had the same name. She talked to this dude. I had no clue. I'm new to Florida. I'm new to Miami. Don't understand their culture, and let's just
They
say,
different, bro.
yeah, let's just say, the Haitian people are not the ones to be messed with.
Yeah, they
they
different.
they do not play at all.
Yeah,
But
nah.
ended up getting to this fight with this one guy. I thought it was gonna be 1-on-1. Ended up getting jumped and stabbed, and actually like 2 weeks later, watch a friend of mine get crucified. You know what I'm saying? Like, hate to say it like that, but we did do something. We used to go steal out of the flea markets. Flea markets in Florida are like open Walmarts. You know what I'm saying? And we just go there, stuff clothes in our pants, and run off or steal from food stands because we had to eat. we had to eat and we had to live. Parents don't got money.
Mhm.
Parents don't have jobs. We homeless. So what else you expect the kids to do if the homeless shelter not even doing their job? You know what I'm saying? So we ran the streets and we had curfew, but we knew ways around curfew. But
Man, what in the world?
stuff like that, stuff like that really it traumatized me because I'm thinking I'm doing all the right things. I'm thinking I'm doing things that I'm supposed to do. Mind you, I
Mhm.
still have brothers and sisters that you know what I'm saying. I gotta help make sure they raise right. You know what I'm saying. So I'm doing all this dirty stuff, but when I come home, I'm not showing them what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. At the age of at that same age of 14, I seen I seen a friend of mine who was 15 do cocaine. We playing Madden on the PlayStation, and out of nowhere he just started doing that. You know, so I'm like, man, what's going on? He like, you want some of this?
That
I'm
powder
like, what is
big. That
that?
powder big over there.
Huh?
I said that powder was big over there, in the young age over
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and like
Is that Mark
even
trying to
in
come back in?
even in Mexico, you know what I'm saying, it's big over there.
Yeah, yeah. So in Florida, you know, cocaine is it's a hell of a drug. It's a powerful drug, and it's a drug of choice for profit. And I that was my earliest experience, my exposure to cocaine, and I'm gonna let this go. People right around here, they golf carts, but that was a terrible thing for me to experience at a young age. I never did it, so people don't sit up here and try to misconstrue what I said. My friend was doing it, playing the game, and he came out of nowhere and did it and offered it to me. I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, me and my mom may have differences, but she still did her best to raise me right. So I had guidance. I had some guidance from her. So I knew not to like if I was gonna do a drug, it'd be weed. But that happened. I got into it, and crazy to say, that same guy, you know, he ended up. I think he was trying to pick on my brother or something, and me and him ended up fighting. And to be honest, me and my mom jumped him. So imagine that kind of trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fighting this dude, and my mom come out of nowhere and started two piecing him. I already dropped him. He on the ground. Out of nowhere, you just see
Mhm.
my mom. She a grown woman now. Hey, she was wrong, but I think when it comes to your kids, you know, I think sometimes you ain't. It don't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that happened. We moved back to Louisiana. I had my first kid at 16, actually 17. We were pregnant at 16. No guidance. Um, just getting to know my dad at 15. Um, I love my dad to death, but you know some things wasn't in his control. It wasn't his fault. But at the same
Mhm.
time, you know, at the same time as parents, you know, we got to come together with our counterparts. Because me, I have multiple mothers to my kids, so I
Mhm.
always try to at least have some kind of healthy relationship with them. And
Bro.
from what I went through in my life, now I understand what was going on with my mom and my dad. You know,
Mhm.
and it's very traumatizing for the kid. You know, the way you grow up and the way you think, you don't really. Your mom get on you, but you're not listening. But your dad get on you. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit sticks. So
Mhm.
I didn't have that until I was 15, going on 16, and hold on. Whoa, you echo and cut your other one off. You good?
Good
Mark
now?
had Mark was having technical difficulties, y'all. But
Man, I don't know my laptop. I don't know. Gave out on me something.
okay, y'all. But I moved back. Ended up getting with the mother of my first two kids. We had a kid. We had a kid early. 16. She's 17. I, my son, my oldest boy, he was born March 26, 2007. I'm 17. I just turned 17 in February. That February 2nd. February 2nd, 2007. I'm 17. I'm a junior in high school. So when we talk about childhood trauma, I'm a child having a child. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, and then now keep in mind, I'm still having to piggyback and look after my siblings too, because we all going through the same trauma. You know, they ain't
Mhm.
got no guy. So I'm working. I'm working like 2, 3 jobs. Also, you know what I'm saying? I'm working at. I think before I was working at this Nicky's Mexican restaurant, Subway. I don't know y'all remember when I worked for Subway. Uh, and I forgot my others. I think it was Papa John's or something like that. But I ended up quitting it after a few weeks. But I'm working all these jobs because I know I got a kid on the way. I always had it in my mind I'm gonna take care of my kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I've tried my best. You know what I'm saying? I do. I ain't perfect. I've had my hiccups. You know, I've had my fair share of fuck ups as being a father, but I still try my best
Mhm.
to, you know what I'm saying, let my presence be known. But I never had the guidance as a child from a man, and
Right.
fucked me that fucked me up bad. Getting stabbed at a young age, having kids at a young age, moving from house to house, eviction notices, different schools every year. Like I was only at Warner Park, what, 2 years. My school went to another school, Midway Middle School. They shut our middle school down because of the trouble shit and failing grades. Transferred us to another school, Bethune. So now we with a new set of kids from a different part of our neighborhood. Then my mom, we moved to another neighborhood. We moved to Hollywood. I end up going to Linwood. Then I go to Woodlawn. Then after Woodlawn is the high school. Now listen to these schools. Moved to Miami. Out of nowhere, we moved to Miami. I come home, it's an eviction notice on the door. My mom say, pack our clothes. We getting on the Greyhound and we going to Miami. The same day, I seen the eviction notice. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine that shit, bro. Like, you thinking everything good. You never know what your parents going through. Because they don't,
Right.
my mom was, she ain't telling us shit. You know what I'm saying? We know she had her trouble. She was going through, you know what I'm saying? My mama was going through some stuff. I ain't gonna really just say online, but everybody on here know what my mom was going through. You know what I'm saying? And we ended up we moved to Miami. I go to Miami South
Mhm.
Ridge. No, I go to Homestead High School first. I go to Miami South Ridge. Come from Miami South Ridge. I moved back to Louisiana. Move back to Louisiana. I go to Bolger High, and Bolger High was one of the longest 10-year schools I've been at. 10th, 11th, 12th grade year. 3 years. That's tough as a kid, man. That's tough. And people
Yep.
be looking at me and talking about, like when people look at me, they always like, man, you look mean. You so mean, man. I've been having a frown all my life. What that dude say on that movie? I've been fighting all my life.
All my
You know what
life
I'm saying?
I had to fight.
I've been fighting all my life, bro. Like
No, you
I've been
scared.
fighting mental battles. I've been having mental battles all my fucking life, literally. And I've had to figure out how to correct these mental battles on my own.
Yeah.
And to tell you the truth, when I feel like I done fixed this shit, I really wasn't even fixing it. It was just in my head that I fixed it. All my mental lapses never had the right corrective actions. That's why I never knew how to like. If Mark and TL know, when I came to Bossier, I was a hothead, bro. Like I didn't care about it. Like you want to fight, we gonna fight. You know what I'm saying? That's how I never thought nothing through. I ain't think
My
nothing
boy
through.
thought,
I'm the first. I'm finna run my mouth. I'm gonna make you fight me. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna talk this shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
look, hey, look, hey, hey. I remember
for
one
real.
fight you had, bro. Ain't no lie.
With, nah,
I ain't
don't
gonna
say
say
the
no name. I ain't gonna say
yeah.
no name. But he started the fight out like, hey, punch me, punch me. Let the
Boy,
person
rock
punch
my
him like 3 or 4 times, bro. And then he started fighting back. I was like, yeah, this dude, like, he ain't got it all, man.
Yeah, he different. Yeah,
hey,
man.
he
I ain't
different.
see that mother. I ain't see that fight
He probably
You a
did,
lie.
but you probably ain't pay attention to it.
for
It
real.
was right there in front of your grandma's house.
No, on the
Oh,
You
okay,
talking
side.
about
yeah,
that
Yep,
one?
I
yep,
remember, I remember,
yep,
You talking about
I
that one
remember.
yep.
with
Yeah,
G?
yeah, yeah.
G? Okay, yeah. Nah, look,
He
man,
was
he
like,
was
punch
drunk,
me.
man.
Come on, punch me.
He had made a comment. He had made a comment about my cousin, Jonathan. And like I was telling y'all before we started the broadcast, I've always been big on family. I don't play about
Yeah.
family. As soon as you speak on family, it's game time. It's go time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Mm.
gonna forget. I go into a rage, and it's like I don't care about what's around me at that point. He said something about my cousin. My cousin was in a situation. Some words were said about my cousin, and you know what, man? What you want to do? You trying to fight? You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I was like. You trying to fight? And he was like saying something. I was like, well, hit me then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hit me. Me thinking in my head, being a tough guy, he
Hey,
ain't gonna really hit me. Bruh, shout out to you,
say,
boy.
say, Rose.
Shout out to you, boy. Oh no, huh?
What was crazy
What?
was everybody was drinking Amsterdam that day. Y'all niggas on Amsterdam
Yeah.
trying to fight each other. Hey, he killed the
Oh,
whole
well,
paint of Amsterdam by himself, man. You
yeah.
know, I'm
Hey,
still
that
kind
boy
of
was,
young and stuff, so I ain't know what the hell going on. I'm like, we drinking Amsterdam
Yeah.
and a daiquiri. These niggas drunk off Amsterdam and daiquiri.
man,
We're
that
not
boy,
saying it's a weak fight,
hey,
but
that boy was powered up. I ain't drink no pint of Amsterdam. He did.
that's what I'm
Oh, for
saying.
real?
You was on clip too, though. You had
Oh
a
yeah,
daiquiri.
yeah. Man, what? And look, the crazy part, he still had it in the brown bag. I remember it like night and day. His drink was still in the brown bag, bro.
Hey,
You know
look,
if you
hey,
got your
look, hey,
drink in the
look, hey,
brown,
look, hey, look.
hey,
Nah, look though. Look. Man, Ro got hit. And Ro was like, get you another one.
Oh man.
I'm like, nah, bro. Nah. Hey, that was funny,
hey,
dog. That was funny. That was
I
funny.
ain't gonna
Hey,
lie.
who hey who running
When he
around? Who running around the car?
that was me. That was another situation.
That's
That
the
was
same day,
another
nigga.
situation. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Hey,
That was
that
another
was the same
situation.
day.
Hey, don't say it like that
Yeah.
now. Don't say it like that now. It
No,
wasn't. You
I
know
was
why
You
it
make
saying
it seem
happened.
like
somebody
you
was
were
saying
running,
somebody.
huh?
On God, you know why it
No,
happened like
hell
that.
no, hell
You
no,
know,
no.
it was other things involved in it that just wasn't these. Put it like that. It just wasn't these. And if I just got these and you got these and these, that's three against one. You, these, and that against two.
Oh, okay, you're right.
The
You're
rest
right. With the
of
big ass stick
three to
or
two,
something.
3-2. If you ain't being smart, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna look good for you who got the two at all. So, I don't care. Say what you want. See me another day, bud. Love that boy though. Love that boy though. Like
That's
a lot
funny,
of people I
dog.
done got to it with, man. We talk to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like we've hashed all that out. We grown men now. We understood we were young, we were kids, and we were traumatized. We were
Yeah.
traumatized to fight each other.
You know,
And
it
if you
don't be
look
that
at,
deep.
But hey,
yeah, it
look. At
ain't.
the end of the day, yeah. Like, look. That's how we got roughed up. Like we fight each other, competing with each other, in basketball, football. We take this shit to the city and we have a fight. Like I had a couple fights behind basketball. I
You had
had
a
Bro,
fights
fight with
behind
me,
football.
hey, bro.
It is what it is. But
but not a fight.
Hey,
But you
we
had a
never had no
fight.
fight.
No, a fight with me. Like I was fighting and you helped out.
Oh
I had
yeah,
a fight
yeah.
with
But
somebody.
I had another fight too behind basketball.
What you say, boy? Hey,
Nah,
Tito,
I had a fight with somebody because I tackled them too hard.
who you
Like we
talking
were
too hard?
playing,
And
Oh yeah,
I fucking
I
with
remember that.
you. I fuck,
What I heard about.
throwing up running. He got hit too
throw
hard,
a
started
tackle.
crying, and
Is that
yeah,
the same thing? Throw a tackle.
we playing tackle
Yeah.
football.
Mm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
throw up tackle.
Ain't nobody.
He got mad.
Ain't nobody got it worse
Did-
than me. My cousin got mad at me because I was too fast. They pushed me to a gate, to a pole.
Hey, no, look, hey, look. I'm gonna say names on this. Tio, you remember who was in the quarters hooping and Cheesy pushed Tay Tay into that
Yeah.
glass, bro.
What the?
Yeah.
Look, this the
Oh,
look. The killing part about it is this during they state championship run. Like they in the playoffs at Bossier High playing basketball. They in the playoffs. We back there hooping one day. Tay stole the ball. Cheesy pushed him into that little glass so he wouldn't get the layup. And then was like, my bad, I'm sorry, and
Oh,
picked him up.
he like 20 years older than him. 30.
But I'm like, man, that bro got a whole playoff game he got to play Friday, bro. What you doing? I was like,
That's traumatizing.
man,
Like, no, hey, look, we
Hey,
laugh
Chief,
about
not gonna
stuff,
let you
but
get
hey, listen though, we laugh about stuff like that, right? Because it is funny, but think about how they might have fucked Tay Tay up a little bit. He was a youngster. That's an older
it.
man.
Hey, Marlon, it ain't matter that Tete up. Anybody go to the goal with Chiefs that we stop.
I mean,
That's how we
yeah, ain't
learn how to
nobody,
shoot jump
but
I'm
shots.
but he hooping at that
I
point.
ain't going down there.
Straight
But this
jumper.
Tay Tay ain't never backed down from nothing. We know this.
Nah.
He don't give a damn
Yeah,
size.
you're right.
He don't give a damn
But
about
but
none of
but
that.
do you think? Do you think? Yeah, that's a result of childhood trauma itself, though, huh?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like
Yeah,
if you
you're
look at
right.
Tay Tay now, Tay Tay has matured a lot. Cause Tay Tay used to
Oh
be a
yeah, for sure, for sure.
real fucking high head. He done calmed down so much. Like you can sit here and say, "Hey, boy, I'm proud of the person you became." You know what I'm saying? You way different. Matter of fact, he helped in that same fight with me To. He came and did something too, and he was like 12. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck going on right here? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
look,
He come
hey,
out of nowhere,
I,
Jack Quarter. I'm like,
hey, look, hey.
and did his little thing. I was like, all right. I now
Y'all
know
remember
this
that,
neighbor.
huh? No,
Now I
hey,
know
no,
this neighbor
hey,
got
never
my back.
mind, never mind,
But
never
that's the way I
mind.
look at it.
Nah, talk to
When that happened, like I had my own clique. Well, we had our own clique. Me, Jay, Murph. You know what I'm saying? And and and, and then outside of that, it was me, T.O., and Mark. You know what I'm saying? Like and Verge and Randy and whoever else was rolling with us. I can't remember.
Hey, look,
If I
hey,
miss your
look,
name. My bad.
hey. I know this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. I gotta say this though.
Get your shit off.
So you mentioned Randy, right?
Yeah, man. You know me and him got a little. Yeah, we ain't never hashed out our little differences, but I know he don't mean me no harm, and I definitely don't mean him no harm. But we still need to have that talk.
Randy who?
Yo, shit, Washington.
I just want to make sure before I start talking. So look,
Yeah,
I know me and him
my
probably ain't gonna never have that
you can
conversation though.
shit.
I mean, but it's possible though, bro. It's possible.
But no, I just wanted to say like on here, you know what I'm saying? Possibly the world watching whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like as a man, I have nothing against you.
Right,
I harbor no resentment, no ill feelings. Whatever happened, happened, bro.
right.
Um, my mom asked about you last week, and I couldn't even give her an answer, bro.
That's
The
tough.
only thing I'm messed up about is
Shit, where y'all relationship went? That's what it is.
why you gotta that like why you have to lie and say man you was beefing like we was into it. You know,
Yeah,
anybody that know me, I ain't that type of person, bro. I
yeah,
don't beef
yeah.
with nobody.
You ain't be for people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and it hurt me because at the time I known you since I was
Facts.
three. So like you know what I'm saying? It was like like it's something that you could have just called me about, whatever. So I was more hurt about that than anything. But besides that, man, I had no issues with you. I wish you the best.
Yeah.
May God be with you, man.
I, I think the thing with him is we also got to look at he probably deal with a certain kind of trauma that made him like say certain things that he may deny. He may deny to this day. But
Hey,
we all have been traumatized by something, and I think with Randy, If everybody is saying you've done something, at some point in time, bro, you gotta wake up and realize and admit and be more adult about it
bro.
that you did do something. You know what I'm saying? Because I have something with you. Mark has something with you, and we grew up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Man,
nigga love you, bro. Like nigga love you, but you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we
bro,
we grew up together, bro.
it hurt because it's like, nigga, my family still look at you like you my bro.
Yeah, and they don't even know what's going on.
They don't even know that I that at one point in time I wanted to, I really wanted to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I really man,
but that's so the kind of character you got, Mark. Honestly, I salute you for that because you ain't take. So when we finna get into this next topic, you didn't take your something outside of your family to your family. So your family never knew that was going on, and I salute you for that because right now, I had a situation similar to something like that, but it happened the other way. It happened another kind of way, and
yeah.
I wanted to get into family. Our next take is gonna be family drama. So
Ooh,
Mm.
that's our next take,
ooh. Hey,
family
boy,
drama. You
I got so much to say about that part. It's crazy. My whole life, and still to this day,
So so
Lord.
so T.O., I know you got a lot to say, but let me tell the viewers on how we gonna address this. So the question is, when do you
Hold,
walk
I,
away, and when do you stand on it as far as family
Mm.
drama? And I want y'all to let me go first, please, because I know y'all all got a story. We all got a story when it comes to family drama, and I'm not gonna
Yeah.
tell my story because my story was already put out. I ended up exposing some stuff yesterday by mistake out of ignorance, but you know, we have all dealt with family drama our whole life, our whole life. And I've watched my mama throw an ice cooler on top of my sister dad's head while he walking down the stairs, full of ice and beers. And I watched him keep walking. But I know this man to be my stepdad at that point in time. I'm watching her do this. Whole cooler, boom. He keep walking. In my mind, I'm waiting on him to come back up. We gonna do him something. I'm a kid though. But in, but I'm not knowing nobody telling me, hey, you a child, stay in a child's place, get out of there. I'm going by the stairs waiting on him to walk back up like I can really whoop this grown man ass. Family drama,
One
right?
time.
So yesterday, you know what I'm saying? A little situation happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in business that I should have left alone. But certain things were said outside of what their situation is. Certain things were said. I should have been a better man, but again, family drama. It don't start if certain things don't happen. If family learn how to not take drama outside the family, then drama never comes back to the family.
Or,
that might go over some heads. If family
Say it
or,
don't
again.
take drama outside the family, then drama never comes to the family. Mind you, family can take drama to family. That shouldn't happen either. But if it does happen, as family, never take that drama outside of the family.
Right.
and you know
So
what? You know what the major
that's my
issue is with that?
what.
You got family members that think social media is a place to argue.
Yeah,
It's
hello.
not.
I fell for
It's
this.
And
not.
That,
all you doing is opening up for everybody's opinion, bro.
And if you
just
go
I mean,
for
back,
no reason. And they don't care. They don't care about it.
no.
they just
And
want to know.
if
I
and we
give
can,
everybody something to talk. You know what I'm saying? Everybody.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Dominique.
And, and if you go back to episode 1,
Uh-huh.
remember what I said? Black people ruin social media.
Yeah, did say
Why?
that.
Because if me and my cousin get into it, or my cousin do something wrong to me, I gotta go let my Facebook friends know.
Right.
And you know why? Because they know in their heart they messed up, but they need somebody to justify what they did. So they get on there and try to get
Yeah,
somebody to side with them, bro. And if you don't side with them,
yeah,
they might block you or something like that, or you know what I'm saying, start
exactly.
talking about you.
Oh look, another thing. They making a small problem a bigger problem by going to Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you,
Looking for,
That's
thank
looking
what
for
you.
somebody's opinion, looking for
I
somebody's
didn't.
opinion on something that ain't got nothing to do with them.
I didn't
Right.
fall. For, I didn't fall for the Dominic and Mark take, but I fell for the To take. Taking a small problem and made it a bigger problem. I fell for that last night.
But
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but 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 what may be small to one person may be big to another
Yeah.
person.
that's exactly
The principle, the
like
principle. That's
it
what the
was
principle
big to
thing.
me. It was big to me because, like I said earlier, I'm big on family. People know me, bro. I ain't never stepped down when it came to family, and I consider my friends my family. I ain't never stepped down for none of my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? It's never stepped down for none of my
Yeah.
kids. I ain't never stepped down for none of my family ever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I didn't know how to process that, but I'm a work in progress. The Lord working on me. I
Yep.
prayed about it
Yep.
after I took the post down and I prayed. You know what I'm saying? I pray for strength. You know what I'm saying? I pray for
But look,
guidance. You know, and
but
God
look.
told me. I mean, well, I told
Okay.
myself I'd never bring my religion here, but you know what I'm saying? My belief told me, my faith told me to pipe down, sit back, let everything play out how it should.
But
Stop re- stop reacting.
but
Just stop reacting. That's all we got to do as a people. Stop reacting. If
but
we
that's a
stop reacting,
part.
go
My
for it.
bad, bro.
Go for it.
But that's a
Uh,
part. That's a part of growing, and
Mm-hmm.
that's a part of progression.
Right.
Because I deal with similar situations like that. But
Mm-hmm.
the part of progression and the part of growing is that for example, you gotta take this into consideration. So I remember you said that you started back going to church, right?
Right.
Right. One thing you gotta know when you start taking that walk of faith, the enemy already knows your weaknesses. He
Mm.
already know how he can get to you. And guess what?
They're gonna
You
keep doing
being
it.
so big, you so big on family and whatever else that gets to you. How do you think that he's gonna get to you?
By attacking what they already know is my weakness.
yeah.
Exactly. So when you learn to put up the when you learn to defend against that,
Mm-hmm.
ain't nothing he can do to you. But until then, it's a work in progress. Now you ain't gonna figure that out overnight.
Yeah.
And you
Right.
and it showed not something that's gonna come easily because it's all a mental thing. But stuff like that, bro, it's designed to get under your skin specifically for you because that's what gets under your skin. When you try to go in
Yeah.
a different direction, bro, it's always gonna be something.
Man.
Battle.
It's
Battle.
always
Back to
yeah,
back to back too.
it's
Man.
always gonna be something, bro.
Yeah.
And
And
the thing of it is that what you gotta do is you gotta train yourself mentally when those things arise because you gotta get to a point when you see that stuff, you gotta pick it out. You gotta say, you know
I
what?
ain't not today.
You
Not
know
today.
what? You
Not
almost got
today.
me, but not
LOL.
today. Yeah, you almost got me, but not
Not
today.
even LOL. Silence.
Yeah.
What's that phrase they used to say? Oh, it's about silence though. Like it's a phrase that people used to say to
Talking
like
about every action don't need reaction.
that too, but like it's a silence will silence will kill the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh yeah.
I make the mistake of not being silent because my mom, was never a silent person. Mind you, my mom moved here as a teenager from another country. So I really don't blame her for a lot of stuff that I learned from her. But the way I react is off of what I've seen my mom do,
Oh, for
which goes
sure.
back into not having that father figure. You know what I'm saying? That goes
Mm-hmm.
back
Yeah.
real deep for me. My mom moved here, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, from another country, and she probably felt unwelcome to America. She speaks Spanish, she look black, and she also speak English. Now imagine you going to school and people who not like you don't like you. That's probably tough. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what that feel like. I come to Bossier, I tell people I'm from Shreveport. Next thing you know, it's a target on my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, Shreveport is 2 minutes away. If I come outside of Bossier High School and I go probably 50 steps down the street, maybe not, maybe I'm exaggerating when I say 50, but 500, there's a bridge.
Hey,
One
nah, you make it right.
Yeah, you make a right. Shreveport is right here.
Yeah, you
Why
right over the bridge.
mad at me? But it goes back into history. It goes back into drama. And which probably could have started with family drama because my family go to Shreveport, fight people from Shreveport family. They family come from Shreveport, come to Bossier, fight the family in Bossier, and it just goes on and on with different family generations. And their kids in Shreveport gonna grow up not liking Bossier. So kids in Bossier gonna grow up listening to their parents. We don't like Shreveport. We don't like going over there. We don't like coming to Bossier because y'all police bad. No, police, they are actually doing their fucking job. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their fucking job. Shout out to Bossier police. They do their fucking job. Shreveport police,
He
yeah,
trying to
we
get
can
some
go.
brownie points.
Nah, fuck. I don't, hey,
But nah,
I'm
but
mad.
nah, but nah, but nah. I ain't
I'm mad. Hey,
lying.
I might do need some brownie points with the police. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
This
shut
is
my
my
mouth.
thing
You
though.
ain't, you ain't gonna
Like,
get it.
like, like, like.
I ain't gonna get it.
We be mad that the police officer doing their job when we need to be looking at ourselves like what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about
Like,
that,
are we
bro.
forcing them to do their job?
Like, a lot of people get pulled over in Bossier because they did something stupid.
Run a traffic light.
Nah,
Oh,
they seen the police officer. They seen the police officer, and they got scared and they did something real stupid in the car.
y'all know what a Cadillac roll is?
Yeah, when
Mm-hmm.
you come through that light,
You know how
you
many
don't really
people
stop all the way. You just keep rolling, slow down
to this
about 2 miles an hour, and keep
to this
going.
day I do it and I know I'm wrong, but I think about it like I'm fucked up for even continuing to do that because
It's a stop
man,
light, stop sign.
stop the fucking car, bro, and turn right or left. Like just
It
stop. Like I
it ain't
gotta
gonna change how fast you get somewhere, bro. It ain't.
yeah, but in my mind I'd be like, man, ain't nobody even out here. Ain't nobody even out here.
But
You know
but
what I'm saying? But I gotta
that
get
goes
out of
back
there.
to like the childhood trauma, though, man.
But
Like
you know what's crazy? I won't do that if my kid's in the car. If I'm taking my son to an AAU game, I'm gonna do everything right in front of him
why?
because I'm trained like that. Like I
Because you
train my
think
mind.
about him.
Yeah, I don't want him to be like me. That's my whole like. I text him and I tell him all the time. My son's 17. I tell him all the time what you know about me and what people told you about me. We gonna make sure you never be that person. I don't give a damn what I gotta
But
do.
but
Like
but but bro,
I got a good heart. Like, man, you know what?
man.
Before you say, I know what you
Okay,
about to say.
okay, okay,
Part.
okay.
You finna take up for me, right? You about
No,
to
I'm
take
not.
up for
I'm
what?
not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm finna
Okay.
say, okay, yeah, somebody only speaking certain things about you, bro.
Yeah.
So like, do he know the good things?
Oh, I get what you saying now.
Or they telling him the whole story?
No, they not. They only telling
So
him. You know what people tell my son? All Roe used to do is fight. But I'm glad my son ain't turned out to be a spitting image of me. Like if y'all know my son,
Yeah.
if you really pay attention to my son, you would be like, dang, boy, you 17, you ain't been through nothing your daddy been through. You ain't got no kids on the way. You ain't out here fighting. Granted, he done had a couple fights, but he a kid. You gotta have those. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have those. He growing up basically in the same areas I came up in, so it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But that also grooms you into how to defend yourself and be a man. But piggyback on what we were just saying, my son has been raised differently than I've been raised. He's had both his parents. There go the difference right there. That's the main difference between me and my son. That's why my
Yeah.
son can't
Yeah.
relate to me. My son can't relate to me a lot of times. Like when I be talking to him, and he'll be like, "All right." When he say "all right," I know he ain't listening to shit I just said to him. But when he give me a real response,
He trying to he trying to get you to shut up.
yeah. But I be speaking from a, I be speaking
Hey,
from I be speaking from a. Hold on, let me say this. I be speaking from a perspective as a kid who didn't have his father until he was 15. When I talk to
Yeah.
my son can't relate to that because my son has had his dad since March 26, 2007. You know what I'm saying? So he can't relate to me, and I gotta fucking realize that shit, bro. Like, I keep punishing him, holding him back on things that I went through, and that's on me. Like I gotta stop getting on him about a whole lot of shit because I be on his ass for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
He really showed me too much to really just, you know what I'm saying, be on him as much as I'm on that boy every other day.
Right. Right. And you really like, know what I'm saying? But in your mind, you looking out for him,
Yeah,
but you're not realizing like you ain't got to do that because he not even like that.
yeah. And he's still gonna make mistakes. Like I'm trying to
Yeah.
prevent mistakes that's supposed to happen. Like he gotta
Yeah.
learn from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Gotta learn from it on their
Hey,
own
but
too.
it's coming for you though. Yep,
Hey, man, I'm
you
looking
got a
forward to
baby.
it.
You got a baby. So look, this is what I tell you as my partner, my best friend. You have an infant. You have a toddler, right? Take what you've
Yeah.
seen me go through with my kid and utilize that with your child. Take what you've seen Nick go through with his kids,
Yeah.
utilize it with your son. And also
Yeah.
your daughters. Also your daughters, because those, you know what I'm saying, those are your
Man,
daughters.
you
And I know that's
you
a
know
battle.
the one thing I learned though, man, is like I be trying like same with you though. You know, you try to have them conversations and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like I try to sprinkle in a little bit, but I gotta realize they growing up in a whole different generation, bro. They different.
And Z a
Like these
motherfucker.
kids way different. So it's
And Z,
like I'm learning from them just as much. I'm supposed to be showing them things, but I'm actually learning from them to try to adapt to them. So
well,
I
especially
let them, move how they move, and I try to, hey, hold on, nah, but I try to let them move to they I guess the beat of their own drum,
yeah, because they
and
gotta
then
learn.
yeah, and to try to get them because the world changing, bro. You gotta think about it.
And we also gotta learn to not tell them, I told you. I told you. Cause look, when I had my
We
first
heard
son,
that. We heard that.
you know what happened?
shit.
You know what happened? My mama was there. I couldn't watch my kid be born. I passed out, right? Well, I ain't passed out, but I was like in a daze, and my mama went back there. And then with my daughter, I still couldn't take it. And T.O. and them, they mama went back there, right?
You
But
passed
you know
out.
what my daddy told me that fucked me up. So this during pregnancy, the first one with Vante, that man told me, I told you, I told you. And I'm like, damn, man, you getting on my ass? You could have told me anything but that. Cause now I feel bad. I can't take it back. It already happened. But that come from his trauma too. The first thing he know to do is go off on me.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Because he trying not to
I
get you to
know
go down that
if
same
my
road.
son, if my son does have a kid at an early age, I know not to tell him. Then I
Told
tell you, wrap it up.
you.
Then
Yeah,
I tell you,
yeah,
I told you that shit would happen if you didn't do this. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I know to like tell him, hey man, I'm here for you. That's all I needed
yeah.
from my daddy, bro. That's all I needed, bro. That's all I asked for. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. I wasn't praying then either. I wasn't praying for that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't praying for the things that I needed in my life because I was young and just didn't know any better. But
Right.
I know I don't went to a lot. I probably done took at least 30 minutes of talking. But y'all know me, man. I got so much trauma in my life. And I got so much
I mean,
drama.
that was this for though, man. Just to try to
Yeah,
know.
open it up, bro. And I told y'all before we
Yeah.
started this, man. I got so much to say, bro. And we ain't even made it through all the topics we already lined out. Like we barely touched it. Like you
Next,
look at
hey,
our
hey,
Hey,
say
if
that
the
for another episode.
if the viewers was to
hey,
see our notes, it'd be like, how the hell they gonna get?
hey, but we gotta touch on that other kind of trauma too, cause my boy Mark said he needed to speak to these black
Man, I
sisters,
gotta have a
man.
conversation, bro. Gotta have a conversation.
Hey,
So
and
we gonna do it. Y'all want to
hey,
do it right now? Y'all want to do it right now? We gonna wait.
oh yeah, no, cause I got some stuff to say too, man.
Oh, that's gonna take
This
a whole
is
nother.
this
episode.
this
Yeah,
this
that's why I say
this
I'll just say the same thing.
this right here is gonna be strictly for the brothers, man.
Whew. You know what? I just thought about that. Hey, highlight that topic in the notes because I just remembered it wasn't clicking when you first said it. When Mark was picking, what Mark was talking about, it didn't click, but
Mhm.
it just clicked. Yeah, bro, that's gonna take an episode right there, bro. Hey, highlight that one though. I'm gonna make sure we get into that. And we also
Hey,
didn't get into the notes that you added, Dominic, and we're gonna use those at the end of episode 4.
What notes you talking about?
Well, who added it?
Which
The notes
ones?
about work experience.
You talking about the questions I put on there?
Yes, it was like 4 of
that
them.
was
Yeah,
dumb. Yeah, that was dumb.
yeah,
Oh,
uh,
we can actually we can end this episode with it. So you remember?
yeah.
Oh no, I can read you the notes. Give me a second.
You got
Yeah, I got them.
Yeah, I definitely got to talk to us though, on that little conversation though, the little issue though.
The man said,
nah. Hey, real talk though.
Yeah, we're gonna have like yeah. Matter of fact, I might put on a bow tie and a suit for that one. Hey, for real,
"Wow,
cause we gotta like, bro, that stuff gotta stop. Something gotta change, bro.
No, like,
I just had
look,
that conversation. You know what I'm saying
th-
earlier about deciphering the difference between thinking I'm not listening to you and understanding I don't have to just do what you say. What like your advice is okay. Okay, I get what you're saying, but don't expect me to just do exactly as you said, and don't take it as I'm not listening to you. I heard you. I hear you. If
no,
I respond to you, I hear you. Stop telling me,
look,
"Oh, you're not listening to me." That's not what it
look.
is. It's just I have
Once,
my own take.
once
Accept my,
again, once again, social media,
Hello, big.
social media. Look, those two words, social media, is gonna be gonna be able to be referred to just about on every topic that we
yeah.
got
Okay.
because, and once again, this is mainly for black people. why why do we let social media determine how our relationship status is supposed to play out? Why
Hmm.
is social media telling me that I got to pay for your
Hmm.
hair, nails, pay your
Hmm.
bills? We
Hmm.
go out to eat. I gotta
Hmm.
pay for you and your
Hmm.
friends.
Because
Why?
And you know
Why
what
are
the
we
key
letting
word in
I,
social
it?
media tell
I
me
can
how to be what the
You
man
know
I'm
the key
supposed to be?
word in it that you said. The key word
What's the key word?
got.
oh God.
God.
I gotta do this.
I
Hey,
got to
hey, but before I
because if
go,
not,
Or if you don't do this, if you don't do
Somebody
this,
else.
then man, boy.
If
what
somebody
said
gonna do that, somebody would have been did it.
yeah, okay. Hey, but before I go into these 5 topics, I'm gonna tell you the answer to that, Dominic. And it's not our current, it's not social media fault. It's not even our fault. It's history. It's history. If you think about it, bro, that ain't just start. That's been going on since what they used to call it. The word they used to call it is courting. Think about that. That's been going on
But
since
it
the earth.
was
You know what?
it
Hey,
was kind of
you know,
different back
They
then.
don't even like Applebee's no more, bro.
yeah.
Oh no, hey man, I gotta go get
So
that
look,
too.
hold on.
I
It
gotta
was
go
more
get that
right.
too.
Hey,
Hey,
bro,
make my food right here. Make it
say,
right this time. Mm,
hey,
I
Man,
need that
forget
too.
all
let me
that,
hold on. Let
bro.
me say something. Let, let me say something, Mark. Back
All right.
then, we didn't have social media like as growing up in a relationship and all that stuff. Okay, now these days they don't value what they got. You know what I'm saying? Because they going to be too much of a pretty lady or a person up the par behind something they seen on social media.
Yeah.
And everybody don't know what people got going on behind closed doors. Like
Hmm.
all relationship ain't good,
Hmm.
all
Hmm.
relationship ain't bad. But what you
Perception.
put on, but what you put on social
Perception.
media, and you showing motherfuckers the good part of the relationship, and not showing with the bad part of the relationship. Like all the
Hmm.
stuff y'all go through, the
Hmm.
downfalls, the up, the, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, no,
these these
that's
women,
not
huh?
the negative. Really ain't for the public though.
That's what I'm
Bro.
Also,
saying. So
the,
that's what I'm saying.
the positive
Everybody
should
But
brain.
if
Look, hold on. These
be.
females these days are getting brainwashed about what they see on social media about how good they getting treated, and think all of a sudden they should get treated that way. Like you
Nah,
gotta value yourself or the person around you to get treated that way. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
But
You
look,
not if
though.
you're not
Look.
putting nothing in value, how should you get value yourself?
I
You know
feel
what
you.
But
I'm
look,
saying?
though.
I feel you.
You know what get
let me
me?
oh, go ahead, Mark.
I,
Go ahead.
as a man, we got so many standards we got to get right to even
Right,
talk to a certain woman, right?
right.
Mm,
That has no standards.
I know
mm-hmm.
value neither.
Man, how that make sense?
It don't.
As a man,
Okay.
why are
To
you holding
Hey,
me to
hey,
these standards and you don't
I
have
feel like
none?
we should say that
History.
topic, man, and for another episode, like
to
that whole topic.
And again, I
But that's
Rose
history.
said something that was interesting to me. Social media ain't for negativity,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah,
yet you go down your timeline. What do you see?
Negativity.
negative.
negativity.
It's crazy, and it's
And
quick
then
to be like, don't be
and then
putting that on. So like,
you fall victim to it at times.
but it's crazy because it's like, all right, you a clown a nigga on social media
Yeah, boy. That death fuck
in
with
a
me.
heartbeat, in a
That death fuck.
heartbeat.
Get what they're doing. Let's open up doors for other females that they like clown ass niggas, like dog ass niggas.
No,
So
no,
But
he talking about a female clowning a man.
that's what
yeah,
I'm
it's like
saying.
it's
They
like
like
it's like
they like that.
it's like oh, he got the V6, not the V8. What you got?
Man, that's a $10,000 difference. Come on now, you still paying the
No,
same
no,
price.
no, man.
Or no,
What you got? What do you got?
she got a 4 cylinder. She
Come on,
driving a
like
Toyota.
so it's like, man,
And
no,
even if you do got a V8,
I ain't gonna say
why
nothing
why are you categorizing me by materialistic things?
because it's perception. What they
Mm.
do is they look to the right and see what the next woman got,
And they won't.
and it's like, oh, you gotta do what he
So
doing.
hold on.
What you got?
Why? Hold on. Let me ask you this. And this is the whole thing about perception. And the reason why I say it's social media.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I need to bring six figures to the table and all you bringing to the table is an open wound I can get anywhere?
Man, that dude gonna
No,
get us
no, no,
canceled.
hold on, Nick. Hey, look. You can't get that anywhere. That's exclusive. That's one of a kind.
Oh, bro.
How?
I gotta
How we know that?
bring I
I
gotta
plead.
bring I gotta bring six figures to the table, but what you bring to the table, I can get that anywhere.
Bro.
Hey, this is like hey, hold on.
Don't look,
Hey,
look, look,
look.
look.
I'm
Don't
gonna
do
get a
nothing
small
but
example.
take
I'm
from
gonna get
me.
small example.
Hold on.
Hey, hear me out. That's
I
like
go to yo.
that's like me putting a dollar. That's like me putting a dollar in the machine. I ain't like how that machine work, but I go to the other machine, put a quarter in it, but it work good for me.
That's
You
fact.
see what I'm saying?
All
You
right, well,
see?
now what you gonna say, Mark? What you gonna say, Mark? Hey, but that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit, hey, that shit was crazy, but it made
Yeah.
sense.
It makes
Right.
sense. But look, hey
I put a
nah,
dollar in something I don't even like, but I go get a motherfucking quarter and I fell in love with it.
because because
Crazy.
because because what they
Uh,
gotta realize is though, man,
yeah,
as a man, we simple, bro. We're not
real,
complicated.
At all.
real.
We don't ask for much. We don't ask for much
We don't ask for much.
at
And you do
all.
these little things for us, and you unlock the whole man,
Right.
right? But
Hey,
turn around, what do you gotta do to unlock a woman?
I was just gonna. Hey, let me. Can I answer
She
this? I'm gonna answer
Yep.
this with a question. I'm gonna answer
Hey, look,
that with a question.
she got a whole
Let me answer that
list.
with a question, Mark.
Hey, we got
She
so
Can
got
much
I
to
a
answer
talk
that with a
whole
about. We
question,
got so
Dom?
much
list.
to talk about right now, man. It's crazy.
She
Can
got a
I
whole
answer that
list.
with a question, yo? Can I answer that with a question, Dom?
let's
What?
go.
Go ahead.
Why? this don't. This definitely not gonna go over their heads. But why is it that we only want two things: some love when we come home and get in the bed,
And
and
loyalty.
some food, really. But why
Now we
is it
want
that you
three.
got? Why is it that you got to send me posts of what other motherfuckers doing with they women? Why is it that you got to be like this? What I want? You only want this shit because this is what you seen. This ain't how you grew up. You ain't grow up getting
I'm
pampered
gonna
like
tell
this.
you,
There ain't nothing
I'm
wrong
gonna
with
tell
pampering
you,
your woman,
it
but
ain't, yeah.
stop holding
So
yourself to a. And you know our financials
two
ain't there.
two
Man,
words.
and you
Social
stressing behind
media.
it
Right.
because I just
You
spent that
heard what
on
I
you.
said,
Now I
right?
gotta figure out how to make that up.
Hey, you heard what I said, right? Stop Stop worrying yourself about financials that we can't even meet. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like you comparing
Mm.
yourself to shit that you ain't making it. I damn sure ain't making it, and I make more money than you.
But
How
you
you
putting the
expect me?
pressure on me. You putting the pressure
Hey,
on me that if I want to
how
keep
you
you,
expect me to
I
pay
gotta
for
do
this?
this.
And then on top of that, is kids involved. I barely, I'm barely making it by doing that, and you
I
still
can't even
want
buy myself something. How am I buy?
that? You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I want the new 2K.
And
I ain't get 2K
and
till after 2K was going on to the next 2K.
and
You
hold
hear me?
on. You got certain situations where you came into this with baggage. I came into this
Mm,
with my hands empty. You came in with
mm,
baggage.
mm-hmm.
Hey, look, and I was speaking to somebody about this, bro. I, as men, we won't even jump into a relationship really until we ready. We'll
Yep.
keep telling one like, "Hey, I ain't ready to get in a
I
relationship.
ain't,
I ain't ready to get in
but
one."
it's good though. It's good though, baby.
Yeah,
Look, I'm calling.
and it's like we're warning
Hey,
you, like, "Hey, I'm not ready to get into no."
but
But
we
on the
we,
other
we are
hand,
we are fucked up men for that though because we have to understand women's emotions too. Women are real.
hold on,
Women are more emotional than men. Even though we should all be on the same level, for some reason, God made their emotions higher than ours. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't be like that. But
yeah,
that's the
yeah,
way life is. So
you're right. But
we have to
you're
count.
right. You
Oh,
you you right about that. You right about that, boy.
but at the same time, you have to take account on how we feel. Like if you can't take account on how I feel, then how the fuck you expect me to take account on how you feel, even though your
Because
emotions
look,
are.
because look, this, all
Mm-hmm.
right. I don't want to sound sexist when I say this, bro.
Oh, we know you ain't a
Hey,
sexist person, bro.
for the audience, I am happily married, so this has nothing to do with nothing, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Women gotta treat the man like they're the catch because they are the catch.
Hmm.
The man is the catch. You want the man to do everything for you. You want him to do this and do that. You want him to provide for you, protect you, be your peace, be all
Meet
of
his
these
needs.
things, right?
Meet his needs.
you have to make sure he's good.
Yup, yeah. I
That's
like the way
the
I like the way he put that. I like the way he
that's
put
the
it.
disconnect because it's like the
You can
woman want
you can get
everything for
everything in the
them,
world. You can get everything in the world if you do it right, play it right.
right? So when you got a relationship, right? Like you said it. A man ain't asking for nothing. Two things.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's easy to give me those things. But if you
Fact.
want the things you want, now you got to figure out how to unlock me.
Mm.
And that's the problem. A lot of them don't know how to do it.
Unlock me.
They don't know how to. They don't know how to love a man because they never seen a man love their mama.
Or they never seen their mama love a man.
I was gonna say that too. I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
get to
say,
that too.
I'm gonna say
So
it.
so it's like all they know is nagging, arguing, complaining,
Ooh.
yelling, and they think talking loud.
Another technical difficulty on my part. We'll be all right. Respect my mind. All
It'd be all right.
right,
Yeah.
y'all. Let's get into it. We about to finish
Yeah,
this off in we got about 10 minutes.
yeah. The part where we was at, I was just telling Mark the one word that I heard, the one word that I hate when they talk about relationships is toxic. I hate that word. It's not toxic. It's ignorance.
Hmm.
It's
It's a
ignorance.
catchy word.
Yeah, it's a
That's all,
catchy word that they
that's all it
use
is.
like it's something to be like, oh
Proud
my
of.
nigga, yeah, oh my nigga toxic. No, he
If he
ain't.
don't, if
He's
he ain't
ignorant.
toxic, he don't love me.
Yeah,
Oh hell no, y'all!
he,
I ain't never
he
seen nothing like that. They say that.
Might
yeah.
as well say it, bro.
Because
God
look,
damn.
Everybody searching for it. Might as well say it.
when
Oh
they,
yeah. I love me a nigga put me in my place.
yeah,
It's
like
a nigga shouldn't
when
even be
they,
having to put you in your place.
yeah, look, this is my perception on how they use it. When they nigga, when basically when they don't have a nigga in check and they know he doing stuff he ain't supposed to
Dirt.
be doing, but they
Mm-hmm.
still can't leave him alone. They want to call that toxic. No, that's not toxic. It's
Nah.
ignorance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ignorance because
Ignorance and loose
I,
ends.
thank
I
you,
can
ignorance and
I
loose
can
ends.
admit, hey, I've been that person.
But don't turn it into something that's made up in your mind to make it seem like you
This is
know.
how we. This is how they use that word toxic. Like this is how it's supposed to be.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see what y'all saying now. Okay.
That's not. That's ignorance.
Right,
Right.
right, right.
And
It's
it's
ignorance.
delusion.
Yeah,
Like you
it's
low key
ignorant.
delusional, man. Like you want me
What?
think about the stuff you saying that you looking for,
Yeah.
and ask yourself, like, come on, man, bro.
It's a battle.
I just think,
It's a battle.
man,
Man,
it's
life is a battle.
it's it's so much I want to speak on that I'm gonna wait for the next episode.
Yeah.
But it just man, bro,
Yeah,
it's
we gotta
tiring,
see.
dog. It's tiring
We
Hey,
because
gotta
I see my fellow brothers going through certain things. I be like, bro, man, y'all tripping.
hey, we gotta make sure that we start running, especially this episode, especially on the next episode, that we get these clicks ran up, man. So rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man.
Hey,
hold on, bro.
RIP Kevin.
Rest in peace, Kevin
Hey,
Samuels, man.
man, quick to tell him, hey, look, I ain't got to put up with that.
Hey, hey, my thing is, I thought he was really going somewhere. I mean, he might be going somewhere for dog, but I ain't really just too familiar with Kevin Samuels. All I know is
Hey,
certain things I've seen. His all his clickbait stuff. But
Yeah,
but for him
and
to
I'm gonna
be
be on my
like,
Charleston White.
but look, what the fuck?
Look, hold on. Not
So
the
who am I then?
character.
Give me a character.
No, not the character Charleston White, the real Charleston White, the one that be
Oh
speaking
yeah.
knowledge,
Nah,
whatever.
real Charleston White really
Mhm.
be standing on
Yeah,
business for
I'm gonna be
real.
on that one. I ain't gonna be on the
Yeah.
Rat Williams and all that stuff. I ain't gonna be on that
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I be paying attention to Charleston White, man. He really be doing stuff for his community, bro. He really be
Nah,
like
he
like
really smart though, bro. He really
yeah. People
I ain't gonna say
people take. You know what? I'm gonna say his
he
name.
reads.
I'm gonna say his name, and you know what I'm saying. Me and him don't fuck with each other, but I'm gonna say his name. But like the shit that he did, I had respected until I had seen where he went with it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? You know what? Nah, I'm not even gonna say his name because I don't even want him to feel no fame off of this shit. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to that. Hell no. I'm swallowing my shit on that one. Fuck that. Mark know where I'm
He
going with
ain't getting
that.
no fame on my motion, you feel me?
He ain't getting no fame out there most. Fuck
Yeah,
that. Hell
we
no.
all good.
But the nigga
Nameless,
had, you know what I'm
John
saying?
Doe.
You know what I'm saying? I see what
John Doe.
he'll take. Like he did say one thing that I agree with, Mark. That nigga said when I was doing the positive shit, the city ain't staying behind me like they should have. But when I started talking crazy, my clickbait went up.
And
That
let
shit
me
had
ask you
stuck
this
in my
here.
Hey,
head, boy.
That's
But
that's that's the algorithm.
but hold on though. Let me ask you this here though, right? Because this
Mm-hmm.
do people fail to realize I don't care how much positive stuff you do, right?
Yeah.
It come a point where you gotta look at yourself. Have you been doing right by people before you start doing the positive stuff?
Hey, boy.
Because you want
That's
people to follow you when you're doing the positive stuff, you gotta be a stand-up person.
yeah.
From start
Yeah.
to
And if you're not a
finish.
stand-up person, people ain't gonna follow you regardless.
right.
From
And they
start to
only follow
finish.
you because of the negative stuff so they control you.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't
So
following you for the negative stuff
that's
so they can
so
ride with you. They trolling you.
so so when you do that, are you having a mental lapse, or is that
Yeah.
like something
Mental?
that
Yeah, for sure mental.
mental lapse? So
He talking
so
about my supplements.
so you just need the corrective action on it, or you should have already corrected it before you had that lapse. You should have never had that lapse. So you saying you should have had that corrected before the mental lapse, or it's okay
Yep.
for you to have that mental lapse and correct it? Which one?
I'm gonna say always try to correct it before the mental doubt, but sometimes you can't help it. But
Mm,
it'll go a lot smoother if you can correct it before.
okay,
Cause
because
you gotta think like once
look, the mental lapse be already there, really.
but I'm saying like once the mental lapse happen,
Mm,
a lot of stuff out of your control. So you can,
but
you know what I'm saying, extend your olive branch, but it
yeah,
don't gotta
yeah,
be recede
but
or you know what I'm saying, on the other hand, how you
but but
want it
but
to be.
but, but you know what we fuck up at as a people. We already done had the mental lapse before we put the mental lapse out there.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh,
We
I mean
still
that's stuff.
put the we still put the mental lapse out there. Like,
It's too late.
damn, you
It's
know this shit ain't right.
it's
You
too
know
late.
this.
Like
Hey.
once we speak on it, it's already too late.
But you know what? That piggybacks on what Don was saying. We letting social media dictate our livelihoods.
Yeah. And then you know another thing that happened with social media though, like once you put it out there, you gotta stand on it
Facts. You
because
can't take
somebody
it back
seen it.
because it's already
Hey,
screenshotted. It's
it's like
already
it's like
Yeah,
But
pay.
guess
Hey,
like
what?
I
it's like
can't be
pay.
seen like I'm this, I'm that because you know.
Get
Hey,
get what? It's like painting a fake
and
image.
it, yeah,
T.O. We
and
Yeah,
can't
it,
even.
and
Y'all
that
see T.O.?
receipt, there was
I
there
see
was,
you,
I
Boy,
hear
turn
him.
your car light on, boy.
but
hold
I
on.
see
You
his
can't.
shirt.
Let him get his shit off, dumb. Then we'll go to you. Just
go
don't
ahead.
forget what we was about to say.
Okay.
You know, he the new host. We got to show him love.
What you said, Tio?
Again, for
No, y'all
y'all,
good. Y'all go ahead. Y'all can't see me.
again for
I hear
y'all new
you.
viewers,
Can't
again
see
for
you.
y'all new viewers, T.O. is he's new, so
God
give
damn.
him some time. Give him some time and he'll get together. We are episode 1 shows y'all how much we done progressed into episode 3. So, you know, he's still in, let's just say he's still in episode 1 and he's working his way up to episode 3.
I
So
hold on, bro. I
I'm
see
in
me. I
episode
don't
two.
see. I see everybody, and I see me.
it's
We
dark in
can't
your
see
car.
you.
It's dark in your car.
No, my
It's
light on in my car.
oh yeah, we
Oh,
definitely
we
don't.
can't see you.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
something
your
wrong with the camera then.
All
yeah.
right.
Something wrong with the camera,
What you been saying then, Dom?
hey, but we can hear you. Hey, we can hear you. So get your shit off because
Yeah, we can hear you though.
we already at an hour and a half. So we ain't.
Yeah, yeah, it's time. I'm finna sign out myself though. But like I was saying though, like everybody painting a fake image on social media that they really ain't standing on business with, as in trying to compete with each other and trying to show a motherfucker that they this and that when they really ain't even like that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like it's some people that behind these masses or however you want to use the word,
Mhm.
there's really some good ass genuine people, but they
Yeah.
trying to be hanging with certain motherfuckers that's like a bad bet. Like I say what I say
Yeah.
one small what is that how the word is how you go.
A bad
One
bet.
bad apple. Yeah.
One bad apple spoil the tree.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, it's some good people in the world, man. It's just it's social media. We can't blame it. It's self reflection too. At the same time,
It's
not
a
just social
high,
media.
bro. It's like
Yeah,
it's like a drug.
adrenaline rush.
Yeah, that's what it is. So everybody just you know what I'm saying. It's kind of fucked up in the world these days. Like back when we was coming up, we had to go ride bicycles and talk call each other on a phone to get in touch with each other.
I
We
mean, well,
if
we
we
had MySpace, but MySpace wasn't like it the way
but
this
I'm
shit.
saying though, like say right now, I
We
want to
was
go hang
up
with
close
Mark
and
and Roach.
personal. We was up
No,
close
hold
and
on, hold on,
personal.
hold on, hold on. Let's say that right here, back we were Mark, you know how we were, Mark. If we answer that phone, we pull up to the house on a bike, they ain't there. Deal
Yeah,
with how we
Yeah, yeah,
how we
yeah,
find
yeah,
you.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
No, how we find
I'm finna come knock on that back window, cause they ain't
no,
had
no,
them
no.
ring. They
I'm
ain't had
saying
them
we
ring cameras.
guess what? No, no, guess what? This next thing though. Okay,
What?
I know Mark play basketball, or no, he go play
Going to the
football.
gym.
We going to the gym or we going to the field where everybody be at.
Yeah,
Oh, y'all talking about that type of time? Okay.
Yeah, so social media now, you want to find somebody, hey, drop the pin. Look, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Everybody putting themselves in position because well, it's always a competition.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I want to be hard to find and hard to reach. That's what I like to be.
yeah, yeah.
You
So
made a
Dominique, you
point,
go ahead and take
boy.
out Dominique
I
before
want.
he get in.
I want. Hey. I like that one. I want to be hard to find but hard to reach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with that one. Hey, boy. I thought you were gonna come on here on some. I thought you. Hey, boy. I like your energy, boy. I like your energy today, boy. I love that.
Oh
Hey, I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie. Hey, this a different kind of to. I don't know what. I don't
That's
know.
the other side that's
That's
the other side that he can't express that we trying to
yeah.
open up. You feel me?
Oh,
So
That's why I'm here for. It's
yeah,
a mentally speaking
we
mind thing. That's what I'm here for.
dog. We opening doors, baby.
Yeah.
Hey,
Get your
you
shit
already
off
know
though,
what it
Don,
is.
because I know we had interrupted you.
Nah, so so we just gonna save that for the you know what I'm saying for the next episode. So we already know what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna end off again to reiterate, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Uh but I will say the main thing is, man, is that we don't have nobody to pick up where he left off. So uh
That's what you gonna do then.
you finna step into that place.
Hey, look, you see, we saying
no look,
that what you gonna do. Ain't nobody said
no,
we. That what you gonna do.
no, look. No, I'm not gonna step into that place, but
Shit.
uh all I'm not gonna sit here and say I agree with everything that he said and everything that he did.
Yeah.
Main
But at
points.
the same time, if we talking about mental health
Yeah.
and we talking about, you know, men getting back into that role and not on that and not trying to follow that social media trend and
Hmm.
men getting back into their role, man, you can't sit here and tell me that that man was not an influence.
No, he definitely was. He definitely had a major impact because he stood his ground every time. Like he never like backed down, and he always stood his ground on what he meant and what he said, and he never like went back and had to like really just give
Yeah,
a definite apology about like he was
And he had stuff to
unapologetic.
back it up with.
Yeah, he was
right.
unapologetically himself,
Yeah.
and we grew up in a time where you know they like to say women could never really open their mouth back in the day, But nowadays, it's like as soon as men say something, we weak, we soft, we pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Kevin
Hey,
Samuels
I'm
kind of Kevin Samuels kind of brought it back for us to be able to express ourselves the way we really want to. He taught that shit.
Y'all, they back. Y'all had the women back in the day advocating for y'all to get the right to vote and to have equal rights and uh to be right here, kind of neck and neck with the man in this society. And but instead of taking advantage of it in today's
I got
time,
to piss. Y'all hold on.
y'all want to be outside.
Mm.
Y'all want to be twerking. Y'all want to
Ain't
be
nothing wrong with that church now.
y'all want to be
I'm saying
uh
ain't nothing wrong with
worried
that.
about y'all want to be worried about um what man y'all can find to
Yeah,
so
take care of you.
but that ain't their fault though.
hold on,
I can't blame women for the way that they are. I blame
hold
who
on.
I blame who raised them. That's just me.
Yeah,
That's just me.
yeah, yeah, but it
Yes
ain't
and
as
no.
far as that though. It's like
Yes
it's
and no.
like that's me.
No, he said yes and no. I was saying like
Oh,
yeah, yes and no. That's true when he say yes and no because
Mm-hmm.
you also got to understand as an adult you have a
Yeah.
responsibility to carry yourself
but
as an adult.
now it's a lot of women out here that don't deserve some of the attention that they receive
Mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
because they don't carry themselves like that.
mm-hmm.
But for me, it's the ones that carry themselves a certain way and then mad that the men are looking at them a certain way.
Hey, but how do
Yeah.
you know? You never know.
I
How
do
do you
know
know that?
because
How you know this woman carrying herself that way off the first impression? You
I
don't.
no. Well, when I say carrying themselves, I mean like you get on social media and you posting certain things that we
Oh,
know.
yeah, yeah. We know how to
Like, come
catch
on,
up. We know a
it,
facade between
I
reality.
can't even, bro.
But how do you speak that to a 20-year-old man? We in our 30s. We know how to read that read through. We know how to read
But
through women and the bullshit. How
but
does a
yeah,
how does matter of fact, not even a 20-year-old man, how does a teenage kid who potentially could have
Okay.
his high school
Me.
sweetheart
I, I don't got
tell
that
them the
answer,
truth?
bro.
Tell them the truth. High school sweethearts, 1 out of 10 in your life. So look at 10 women. It's only 1% chance that one of them could be your high school sweetheart. Kids, I'm telling y'all the truth. LeBron James is one of a million persons. I guarantee you, out of his whole high school class, he might be one of 5 people who still with that person that they was with his senior year. So
One to
stop
five
taking,
is very is
yeah,
generous now.
yeah. So stop taking these. Stop taking. Don't take high school serious. Think you in love. It's puppy love. It's not real love.
Even I ain't gonna say well. Even to add on love, friends too.
True,
A lot of
true,
your high school friends ain't your real friends.
true. Because
Soon
a
y'all
lot.
graduate. Soon y'all graduate.
Mm-hmm. Because a few of my best
Boy,
friends, man,
hey boy, hey boy, you
I
ain't lying. You ain't lying, boy.
Dog, it's crazy, bro. It's like, dang, bro. I
Hey,
If
thought
a
we was
nigga
like
that was
this.
look back in high school.
hey,
If you look back in high school, I can't see a high school best friend on here except Tony. Well, I was gonna say Tonio and Mark. Well, I lied. I can see high school best friends on here, but y'all was my close friends, but
no, hold on.
Yeah,
y'all
We
really
wait,
yeah,
wait.
one of my best friends.
We,
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's a
yeah. I
difference.
agree with that. I
Yeah, it's
agree. I
a
agree.
difference.
I agree.
Like I can still hit up my best friends from high school. I can hit them two up and ask them what they doing. But we all still in different lives. Like right now, like we all in a different
look,
aspect of life, and it's
look,
crazy.
look.
Hmm.
wait, boy.
Piggybacking off of what Mark said about high school friends, and this is for the viewers that um
Underage
are
viewers.
going through similar situations. Let me tell you something. When you when you when you wake up, because there's gonna be a certain time in your life where you walking around sleep. When you wake up and you realize this ain't where I need to be or this ain't where I want to be, and you start going in another direction, when you get so far and you turn around, see how many people still following you.
Hmm.
Solo.
Hmm. Tonyo,
See
roll up
how
your
many
window.
people
Tio,
see
roll up
how
your window. I'm
see
sorry,
how
dog.
many people still following you.
You're gonna be solo.
Because look, everybody ain't meant to go where you going.
Nope.
Tio, hold
And
on, dog. Hold on, dog. Tio,
Huh?
Tio, roll your window up, bro.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Oh, my window.
Are you driving or
What
something?
window?
It
I
went
ain't
away
driving.
now. It went away now.
you see him too.
Yeah, we can see
Oh,
you
y'all
now,
see me
but
now?
we can hear the whatever the extra stuff going on over there. We can hear it.
Oh, that was my heat.
Hey, but look though,
I
Dom.
was
Hey,
gonna say.
Dom.
So
Yo,
he talking about roll your window up.
Hey,
You
we
right though,
going
Dom.
hey,
And
Tio, you being on here, that's gonna be something, boy. Cause
it
boy,
ain't even just your friends ain't gonna be with you. You're gonna lose family members too along that journey too.
oh man,
And you
oh,
gotta be
oh
willing to
yeah,
accept it and not feel like you're doing something wrong because you're going down this journey.
I struggle with that. I struggle with
right.
that now. I struggle with that now. I can't let family go. I struggle with that
Not
bad.
not but it ain't even as much as letting them go. It's just
This
understanding that hey, we on two different paths right now.
uh, listen,
So when I see you, it's all love, but I gotta live my life.
And look at it like this. Look at it like this.
hmm
If you know for a fact y'all on two different levels. If you know, let's say you got a homeboy that's been the same since high school, he just been stagnant. But if you know y'all on two different levels and you up here, are y'all gonna have the same view?
no, no, but I think you should at least attempt to reach down to him to bring him up here and see where their view is then. So when you make that reach, if his view ain't at least here and you here, it's a problem. You
But hold
gotta
on.
you
You
gotta
Hold on,
got
hold on.
you gotta
you
Hold
detach
on.
that reach.
You said you should attempt to reach, right?
Yeah.
If y'all started on the same level
hmm
and he saw you doing this
Yeah.
and he didn't ask questions or he didn't try to follow, when you get here, why you gonna look down and ask him what you doing? And
Oh
don't you see I'm up here?
I like that.
Because
I like that.
because if y'all was like this,
hey
he
boy.
should have been paying attention.
Dom the preacher.
Hey,
Dom
and you going up to motivate him to
hey
go up with you.
He should have
Dom
been paying
hey
attention.
and
hey
asking questions.
hey
Right.
hey
He should have been
Dom.
paying attention.
Dom the preacher. Man, that's
Ask
why I like
questions.
you know what? That's why I think people are gonna love this podcast. And I think that's why we love this podcast. It's three different no, matter of fact, I'm sorry, TL. Four different personalities now. And we all got different perspectives, but we
Yeah.
don't butt heads on our perspectives. We we all sit here and listen to each other perspectives and we rarely interrupt each other. When we do, we let somebody speak. I love that. And I appreciate y'all for letting me direct the show. You know what I'm saying? Because this is our show, but everybody knows Ro is an outspoken dumbass person. Not dumbass, I'm
Man,
sorry.
stop saying that, bro. He
I'm sorry.
talking,
That's not.
man,
Hey,
man.
stop
Hold on,
downplaying
time out,
yourself.
bro. Time out, time
Hey,
out.
put
I'm gonna
hey,
let you finish, bro. But you
put
can't
that
be
clip
talking like you
down,
want
man.
one of the
I
smarter person in our class, bro. Stop doing that, dog.
yeah, you right.
Let me
Like,
hey,
like, like, like.
hold
Now
on.
stop. Don't even paint that picture like you want one of the
Yeah,
smarter person in our class, bro.
hold on. Before you finish, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody take a shot.
You this dude is probably he's probably one of the smartest
I did.
persons that I know.
Appreciate that, bro.
Look, do you know how hard it is to understand forex?
Yeah, well, it ain't that hard to me, but
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It's a
To the
reason.
average person, it is a scam
yeah,
because it's so difficult to understand. It's way harder than stocks. Trading
yeah.
way harder than that. So that's what I'm trying to say. If you can look at that and grasp some of that, bro, without like training and really doing it on the fly on your own, hey, bro, you need to be IBM. You need to be up in New York in one of these trade centers somewhere or something like that,
Man,
man.
you know, a lot of people done told me like the only thing hold me back from the things I know is I work a job. But
Bro.
with my life and
Hey,
like honestly with viewers, I let y'all know child support works a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't stop working a job and focus on the things I know outside of a job.
And that's another thing we're gonna talk about too.
Yeah,
People getting
Exactly.
caught up on these jobs and can't really go into their true passion or something that can really benefit them.
without having to take a risk. Taking risks.
No, look. If you gonna sacrifice for somebody else, we gotta learn and we gotta train ourselves to sacrifice for ourselves because it ain't that you can't, it ain't that, and it ain't don't that you don't have the mental capacity. You're not inspired to.
Yeah.
Why? Because that 9 to 5 is created to keep you so occupied
That you can't.
that you
Hmm.
can't.
I never thought of that until you just said that. Real
And
talk.
look, think about this here too. Think about all the L's you took in life,
Yeah, plenty. Plenty for
right?
me. Plenty, bro.
Divided in two categories. The L's you took for yourself, by yourself, and the L's you took on account of somebody else.
Shit, most of my L's took I can answer that now. Most of my
dang.
L's I took on other people.
But but look,
But I was built
Mine
Bro,
on
too.
I was built on
and I say this to say this.
I never sat back and really did lost on my own.
And I say this to say
oh,
this.
we know T.O.
If you gonna take an L, bro, take an L for yourself.
Hey, one thing I've learned from T.O. is how to T.O. taught a nigga fuck survival mode, bitch. I'm gonna fend for
Talk back.
myself.
Say, man. Hey,
Say
Hey, that's
back,
one
man.
this shit ain't
partner.
on me invented. You heard me?
Hey, that's one partner I can say
but
he ain't never changed on that. Like he always been like, man, fuck that nigga, man. I'm worried about me. I was like,
but
I mean,
hey,
he done been there for me, like me and Maul. You know what I'm saying? A little partying when we party and shit. You know what I'm saying? We do our shit, but like outside niggas, like I done seen To like, hey Ro,
Cutthroat.
Hey Maul,
He
hey,
ain't not one of mine. I don't give a when nigga motherfucker.
Nah, forget
hey
he all
Ro,
right.
hey,
Get him.
hey, look, then Maul the way.
Cut out.
Roger just too
man,
friendly. That's why his count went off. He get too friendly when he get. I promise you, dude.
he probably got a call.
We
Oh
downtown
shit,
walking.
look,
This nigga. We downtown walking one day. This nigga for hours in the
what?
cold.
Hold
Oh no,
on, I
who
missed
that
what
is?
was going on. I had got kicked out. What happened?
That's how
You
we
was talking.
downtown.
Oh,
That
I
time
was
we was
saying,
downtown. You talk. I was like, bro, who this nigga is?
You talking about
School
when I
with
got
him,
snuck?
nigga. I would have
When I got
seen him
on my
in
birthday?
school. What fuck him? Let go.
On my birthday?
Man, I don't remember.
that was
I
my
forgot what
fault.
it was. We were just downtown.
That what he talking about, Mark?
I don't know. Your
Oh,
birthday
that
was
was.
on
Oh
me.
no, that was a whole. It was, no. I ain't talking. No, I ain't. Yeah. I ain't talking about that.
Oh.
The royalty party?
No, listen. The time we were downtown with the Josh Lounge, man, and you were talking to some dude at the corner.
I don't
He
remember.
don't remember.
That time we had met Ron them down. That time we met Ron them down here downtown, man.
Mark, you was with us?
Nah, her mom went with us.
What
Nigga,
the fuck Tony
it was like a
was
year ago. It
Might
was a
have
year
known
ago,
Josh
bro.
Lyons over there.
a nigga at the corner. If a nigga
Exactly.
sitting on the corner, I probably knew him.
You did know.
Hey,
That's what
hey,
you
I'm
said.
swagging
I ain't
P.
seen him since high school.
I'm swagging P. I fuck with the corner boys.
Man, fuck you. You see you playing now.
Nah, but hey, I'm just
He playing
bullshitting.
now,
What
though,
was?
me.
Hey, I
Yeah,
ain't
see what I'm
hear.
saying? He playing.
I didn't hear. I had my shit had cut off, so I didn't hear what was going on. So,
Oh, you
Nah,
was
we trying
talking.
to see what's going on with you.
oh shit. So
He'll
what
forget.
T.O. was talking about then? Like I ain't hear it.
I was just talking shit. It wasn't nothing important.
This nigga.
Hey,
But I tell y'all what
All
y'all.
right, but
Hey,
look.
I'm finna sign. I get and take care of.
Nah, you ain't gotta sign out. We finna end it. I'm still thinking about who was on that corner talking to me. All right, but look, we thank everybody for tuning in. Well, I'm still laughing about it, but we appreciate y'all. Please like, please subscribe, please share, please leave a comment on this episode. Share some light on what you done been through. Out for the topic that we've talked about, and we've embraced the compassion to tell you about our life and what we've been through in our life. So if you want to leave a comment, let us know if you've been through the same stuff. If not, that's cool. If you can understand what we've been through, leave a comment. If you've been through that, leave a comment. You know, just hey, share some light for the next person because your comment might help the next person out. And that's all that we're aiming for is to open doors for men, young men, and also the ladies. But we're primarily focused on the man's mental because we feel like there are not enough doors open for us men. So leave a comment, like, subscribe, share, and we'll
Not
get
not
with you.
on not only that, but at the same time, how can we speak on a woman's mental from a men's perspective?
True. So we need to be able to piggyback and we read all comments to let y'all know that too. We read all comments and we will respond.
Yeah,
So
and understand that our opinions or our point of view is really just that. Point
that's
of
it.
views and opinions.
It
It's
ain't.
not, you know what I'm saying, right or wrong, left or right, anything like that. It's just really how we process and stuff.
And we're not
So we're
saying
open to things. So,
we're not saying
have
that.
conversations.
Oh yeah, like Mark said, we're not saying what we say is facts. This is just a perspective. This is an opinion. This is just our view. So
but it
don't
won't be
take
a lie either.
it. I Kevin right here.
Hmm.
Dominic Samuels.
It's law. You heard me?
It
It's
won't be a
law.
lie either.
It's law.
Hey,
but
So
but we don't
he
steer
said
Win,
people
lose, or
bitch.
draw.
we don't steer people in the wrong direction. We
no.
appreciate our fans. We
Win, lose,
appreciate
or draw.
hey, we see y'all subscribers too. Everybody that done subscribe,
Hey, shout out to
we
y'all.
appreciate y'all. We going
Win,
up.
lose, or
All
maybe.
love.
Hey, the comments, we see the comments. We appreciate the comments. We've been responding. We can't respond to every comment. I know there are some comments we haven't responded to and some we have. But thank you. It's even if it's two comments, man.
Woo woo.
It's
We
gratitude.
appreciate that.
Gratitude there. So thank
We
you.
appreciate everything, man. Appreciate the
Facts.
love.
And again, y'all show our new co-host T.O. some love. Follow him on Facebook at Antonio Rainey. Follow him on Instagram at Antonio
Right.
Larray. You know, so
Right.
y'all do that, and we going up from here. Respect my mind. We out.
Like my
Make
face.
sure y'all tune in
Not to
next
cut you out.
episode,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
We got a
No
treat for y'all next episode, man. Telling y'all, stay tuned.
episode
Hey,
tune
Long,
in,
hey,
nigga.
a long, hey, a long.
We going platinum.
We
What my
publish
splitting
boy
every
it.
Gate
weekend.
say? We going
Hey,
platinum.
We
in the words of my nigga Tupac, the next episode is strictly for my niggas.
man, I'm gonna end this.
Strictly
Gotta
for
go.
my niggas.
Gotta go. Goodbye.